Mrs. Shepherd, Ms. Baluti, faculty, friends, family, it's my proud honor to present to you the students in Track 5 who in a few minutes will be receiving the Great American Award. Let's give them a hand. Give it up. Every day, I think it was from September, the first week of September, if you were in the hallways, you would hear my students, our students, recite some of the great documents of our country. They have to know the Pledge of Allegiance. They have to be able to say or sing the national anthem. They have to recite from memory the preamble to the Constitution of the United States. They have to list the 44 presidents, and they have to recite the Gettysburg Address. Yes, you're getting ready to hear them recite. Looking straight ahead, they will be receiving in a few minutes their promotional certificate to the 6th grade, but each child will also be receiving a certificate congratulating them for achieving the Great American Award criteria, and also a medallion. But there are a couple students who are going to receive, in addition to that, trophies because they were the first students to memorize the 44 presidents. And when they recite the 44 presidents, I'll have those students come forward. Right now, preamble, straight ahead, to the Constitution of the United States. 1, 2, 3.
We the people of the United States will gain in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterities. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
The 44 presidents of the United States, come down, come forward. Each student that you're seeing here in the front row will be receiving, in addition to the certificate, the medallion, they will each receive a trophy. In February, these were the only students who could recite the 44 presidents. Today, Thursday, July 9th, Mrs. Shepherd, we're going to hear the entire class. Look straight ahead. Focus. 1, 2, 3.
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William H. Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, Grover Cleveland, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William H. Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert C. Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy,
Come on.
Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard M. Nixon, Gerald R. Ford, James D. Carter, Ronald W. Reagan, George H. Bush, William Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack A. Obama.
Thank you. Now, the Gettysburg Address. to